episode of It's Debatable Podcast. I'm Jalen.
I'm Justin.
So before we get into this episode, I want to thank everybody for their support and their feedback on first episode. Definitely gave us like a great experience. We definitely enjoyed it. What do you think about it?
Yeah, jumping off what he said, pause. Everyone who supported, I just want to give a personal thank you. I think we're at something like 33 views on the
I checked. We had 40.
Video, 40.
Yeah, 40.
Yeah, so everyone who watched, everyone who commented, everyone who subscribed to the YouTube channel, I appreciate all the love and support. Once again, we're oh shit. It's called It's Debatable on YouTube. Everyone go subscribe. We have a 2-part episode out right now.
Yeah.
On the channel. Like it, comment, and thank you again for the support.
Facts. And follow us on Instagram. It's debatable 2_. I think we're at 120 right now. So definitely, we definitely appreciate the support. We just are now. This is probably like our first actual week. So thank you, and we appreciate y'all encouragement and everything. So on today, we're going to talk about like the different eras within the smack culture. You said so. It's the difference between like smack versus the new era.
Yeah, I really wanted to touch on because it's a big thing going on in the culture right now with the URL era versus the smack era.
Yeah.
You know, it's been a lot of controversy. The new era feels like the old era's time is done.
Yeah.
And it's their time to be the leaders of the culture, and the vets you can call them. They feel like the new era doesn't have enough star power, really.
Yeah.
I think they all think they can rap, but they feel it's just a difference, and it's a reason why the platform is at where it's at right now.
Yeah. So I would definitely say like so with like the smack era, I feel like they're definitely like the stepping stones of the damn culture. Like without them, it doesn't get to this point at all. Like there's no caffeine, there's none of that. But I feel like the new era is the ones that keeps it going.
But hold on, stop right there. You're saying it's the URL era is the reason it's at where it's at with the caffeine.
Yeah.
But is Geechee Gotti new era? Because I feel Geechee Gotti is the pinnacle of what's going on right now.
Yeah.
I don't think if he's not in the culture right now, I don't know if it's at where it's at, because he's been really the most consistent.
Yeah.
I mean, we still had stars like Twerk, Chess, but it was choking. They putting on back before, so he's really been the guy. And then I feel him being from Cali, Caffeine shot in Cali. It just all makes sense. So he's new era. So who really from the URL era has really been, I guess, holding it down through like these last 2-3 years?
Like from the URL era?
From the URL era, who's been consistently putting in work?
Like Tay Rock, Surf, K-Shine. There's a whole list of like people you could just name. Like Tay Rock never choked consistent, always good performance. Sue Surf is a movie every time he pops out. K-Shine, we already know like it's a episode. Like every time you're on that stage, you're getting like a K-Shine. But that's what I feel like with the newer era. I kind of put a lot of pressure on them because I don't see that. Like every time I see new era people, I don't get that feel. You feel me? Like they don't leave me with something. Like I like with the exception of like Easy to Block Captain. That's about it. I don't get a feel. Like once I watch their battle, I'm like, okay, like when's your next one? Like I want it. Like when's your next one? Like they don't leave me with an impression.
Alright, but what are you classifying as the new era and URL era? Like, what's the cutoff? Because then some of your statements, I don't feel you're really thinking it through.
All right.
What's your cutoff?
You're right. You're
because
definitely right.
Because when you're talking, and I understand exactly what you're saying.
Yeah.
You're thinking like this caffeine.
Yeah.
Since that first tournament. From there on, that's what you're counting. You're counting that Easy to Block, Real Sick, Jada Nightwing, and then the newer ones right now, like the Kid Slades and the people like that.
Yeah.
But Bridge Rothstein, T-Top, Chess, Twerk, Geechee, that's new era.
I don't think they're new era. They've been in battle rap since I was in high school, bro. It's been about 6 years now.
But they're claiming their self new era. So how you wait, no, hold on. How can you say no? But they're claiming that, like, Twerk said he's new era, Geechee's new era. They're not claiming they're in the same era. They're not going with the Tay Rock and Sue Surf, K-Shine DNA. It's still the it's different because even look at a battle coming up, Clips and B Dot. That's URL era versus new era. Even though B Dot's been here for a couple years though,
but
that's still.
But B Dot hasn't been on the URL. He only been on the URL for like 2 years, so technically he's kind of like a rookie. You feel me? So on this when you on the URL spectrum, he's like a rookie.
So then wait. So then are we saying like? So I want to give an example. So let's say there's a battler that was battling on King of the Dot for like 8 years. Like look at Sharon. He battles mostly on King of the Dot. So if he comes here, what is he, new era? How if he's been around though? But you're new to URL, but how you can't say new era? And era is, you know what I'm talking about? The longevity of that period. So I'll take Sharon's been around for what, 10 plus years? How could he come to URL and that's a new era?
Okay, but that's a newer era coming into this establishment. That's like Luka. Like Luka been playing ball overseas since he was like 10 years old. When you come to the NBA, you're a rookie, bro. Like there's a different tier of people here. We're not like when you come to King of the Dot, there's no you can't compare King of the Dot rappers to URL rappers. They're two different rappers. You feel me? And there's two different objectives from those leagues. So you go to King of the Dot, you go if from URL to King of the Dot, you're a rookie at King of the Dot because King of the Dot is a whole different challenge in itself. You feel me? So you come to King of the Dot to URL, that's a whole different challenge in itself too. So you're a rookie over here in a new environment. So yeah.
I'm just because I nitpick things. I guess I don't like saying the word era.
Yeah.
You can say a rookie because what you're saying makes sense. There could be someone who's 40 years old and they come from overseas in the NBA. They haven't played yet. They're a 40-year-old rookie.
Yeah.
So it makes sense in that aspect. But I wouldn't say they're from that era. That's an era. We're talking about in time. Like outside, forget battle. I'm talking about an era. Like there was Mook in them era. Mook, Lux, Iron Solomon. That's Smack era with the DVD thing. There's URL era. Surf, rocking them, and then there's new era, which is Geechee twerking down.
Yeah. So
I'm not saying Briz and T-Top is with that era. I wouldn't, because if T-Top faces Tay-Rock, that's URL era versus new era. They're not because they're not like, or even I seen an interview and Chess was talking with Sue Surf on live, and Chess said that he feels he's the last of the URL era, because he came in 2014.
Yeah. So
he's kind of saying maybe him, Briz, that little class with Briz, T-Top, Prep, Dot, Chess.
Yeah.
They're saying they're like maybe the last of the URL. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I agree.
So you agree with that?
Completely.
Because then the conversation is different. Because we see one of the talked about battles right now is Geechee and Hitman, and they're saying that's URL era and new era.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about that?
No, definitely Geechee is definitely new era, but I feel like.
But Chess is not.
Chess is definitely not. Chess, T-Top. Do you have to come into account when they came in, right? That was like UFF, like Big Stages was still out, and when they came out, all that stuff was already like I don't know how to say, it's like kind of cemented. Like you kind of seen like Chess. Alright, Chess did like a Born Legacy, but he wasn't like, what you say, he wasn't being introduced in Born Legacy. Like, you feel me? Like, he already had his name established. Like, all of them had their name established before Born Legacy. So they wasn't like they were just practicing at that point. But I'm saying like, when Twerk came in from that Born Legacy, that was his like first time on URL. And that's what I'm saying. That's what kind of started the new era. Like, from like when his first Born Legacy came, that was like kind of like the start of the new era. Cause that was from there we got like newer faces and all that. So I would say that, yeah.
Okay, but do you think the new era can fuck with the URL era? Like, is there competition between the two, or is there a clear difference between eras, in your opinion?
I don't think like they could really. I need to see more, to be honest. Like I said, they haven't been giving me a lasting impression. Like I don't get that. I don't like I really don't have faith to bet my money on anybody in the new era. To be honest, they don't give me that feel. Like I'm not really like I gotta see more. You feel me? I see little hints. You feel me? But I'm not gonna lie. Some of the people from New Era remind me a lot of people from Smack Era a little bit. The way their like careers are kind of falling out. So I kind of see like it's just you can't predict it, but you gotta see it for what it is. Like you feel me? So I just want to see how it ends up. To be honest.
So you're saying the New Era lacks stars?
They don't.
Because you're saying lasting impression, which means stars. Like, 'cause the stars are the ones that leave the lasting impression. You're saying none of them are really stars because no one says the New Era can rap. If you're on the URL stage,
Yeah.
you're a not top tier battle rapper, but you're worthy of, being in the conversation. So are you saying that when it comes to like the New Era, they're lacking that star power? Like if all the vets was just gone, the URL wouldn't be in a good state right now?
I wouldn't say that because if you take away them, then it would develop the stars. But I feel like they're lacking like a it factor, like how would I say? They don't have they don't give me a desire to watch them more. Like, just I watch them because they're on every card, but it's not like I'm looking forward to the next. I don't want to say any names, but the next New Era battler. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not looking for another Kid Chaos battle. Like, he's nice and all. Shout out to Kid Chaos and everything, but he doesn't give me like, oh, I can't wait to his next battle. You feel me?
I disagree.
But with there's a few like, Geechee Gotti, B Dot. Me personally, I like Swamp. Like I always look for like the next Swamp battle.
I like Swamp too.
Easy to block captain, real sick. There's some names, but I'm saying like for the the people I really like want to see more of, they don't leave me with a lasting impression.
With the lasting impression. So you're saying because I'm hearing rumors that there's supposed to be a card next year, New Era versus Smack Era. You're saying URL era. It's all jumbled up.
Yeah.
So you're saying URL era wins clearly.
Yeah.
It doesn't depend on the matchup because if Geechee and Twerk's on that card, then what are we doing? Like if it's a 5-6 battle card, you already got. So let's say we got Geechee, Twerk, Loso, Easy to Block Captain, and just a fifth person going up against like Rock, Surf, K-Shine, DNA, and them. You're saying they would just watch them? Because I think it all depends on the matchup.
It does depend on the matchups, but if you're saying it like that, those 5 against those 5, like it would. Geechee Gotti and Twerk is kind of
because that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You were forgetting Geechee and Twerk is New Era, so yeah, there has been stars, and let's not act like everyone from the URL era was a star.
Yeah, you're right.
So how much of a discrepancy is it? Because I think what the problem is maybe just marketing. Because look at someone like Loso, who he has the pen and he has the performance. I think Loso, like, he's the perfect battle rapper. Like, he can angle, he can do everything. But he's not really a star, at least to me. I don't really see him as like a star like Twerk is, right? And then even look when they battled on the stage, like it looked a type of way. It was just that star power. It was just. Now, do you think that's due to marketing though? Because like, if you have a battle coming out and you just do a little face off and you're not really talking, maybe it's not getting that type of anticipation. So then when the battle actually drops, not too many people are tuned in because they just feel it's a regular battle compared to the ones that are talking shit for a whole bunch of months. The face-offs is crazy. Those battles are anticipated. Just like when Cassidy's here, even though you might think he's whack, he'll sell it to the point you just have to see the battle. So So do you think it's just marketing when it comes to a lot of these New Era battle rappers? And promoting.
Marketing is a big factor, but another end on marketing, they don't show why they need to be marketed. Like for instance, Kid Chaos, I can't tell you.
You're naming a lot of. You keep saying Kid Cudi.
Because Kid
do you
Cudi,
have a
my
problem?
bad, my
do you have
bad.
a problem
I
with
like
Kid-
Kid. I
Do
like.
you have a problem with Kid
No,
Cudi?
no, I like Kid
The
Cudi.
second time in the last 2
Cause
minutes,
he's the first.
You just said Kid Cudi.
He's the first. Cause I'm not gonna lie. Alright, for me, there's no beef, but Kid Chaos is one person I'm looking towards. Like, he's supposed to like I need him to rev up.
I just heard he did very well on his last big stage battle.
Yeah, I need him to rev up though. Like, he needs.
But is that not? That's you or Earl have to give him the place. What do you
Yeah.
mean he has? So that's matchups because
Okay.
all the matchups he's had, he hasn't died.
Yeah, he hasn't died.
I mean, you can say like he lost to Chess or JC or whoever.
yeah,
But he's putting on still good force.
Yeah.
So what does he have to do?
but it's still the same thing. Like, I'm
What do you
seeing the
explain?
same-
What do you mean the same thing?
Like, there's nothing different every battle. Every battle, I know what exactly Kid Chaos gonna do, how he's gonna perform it. Like, he's gonna be angry, like. But what he's saying is dope as hell. But it's the same mannerisms, same voice projection, same everything, every battle. Like, and I can damn near predict it.
Like JC.
JC is.
Cause is that not the same thing?
J-
You know what?
But
JC's not gonna do
but,
nothing
okay.
different, and he's about to outbar you.
Okay,
So what?
but
I feel like Kid Chaos, like that's like his perfect replica, like of a person you are.
okay.
He's coming to to outbar you.
But that's the thing with marketing as well, right? How I'm supposed to market Kid Chaos, right? If he reminds me of JC. So why market Kid Chaos if he just, like, there has to be a difference. Like, for instance, right, with marketing, right? You say marketing, right? You can market Twerk, right? Because Twerk is unlike anybody else. You can market Geechee. Geechee is unlike, and you can't compare those two. That's why they're so powerful, because there's no compare. They're in their own lane. You feel me? Kid Chaos you could compare to JC. Loso you could well, I wouldn't. I like Loso though. Loso is kind of different. I feel like he's very structured. Kind of reminds me of John the Don, but a more lyrical, like more. I like, cause he's very fundamental, and I like it. You feel me? But like, you can't. You gotta carve out your own lane and like show me like you're different. Like, Kid Chaos is not like. I feel like he needs to show more character. Like, have a persona or something. Like, he's just a rapper. Like,
So winning doesn't matter.
like he has to.
Does
Like,
winning the battle really matter then?
yeah, winning.
Does winning the battle matter, or does having the most moments in the battle matter? Cause what are we talking about? Like, yeah,
But when I haven't. When was the last battle I seen Kid Chaos clearly win?
are we? Cause I'm now once again, are we strictly talking about Kid Chaos? Like, are we talking about? Cause now I'm about to get into another. Are we? Is this about Kid? Are we strictly talking about Kid Chaos? Are we talking about the new era?
My bad,
Hold on.
bro. Cause bro, I'm not.
I'm just trying to make
my
sure that I
bad, my
understand what I'm about to say. Are we talking about Kid Chaos career, or are we still talking about the new era?
Bro, I'm
Because
not.
they're all different now. We're not.
Alright,
we're
you're
not
right.
Kid Chaos.
You're right. But I'm not gonna. Alright. I apologize, Kid Chaos, but the only reason is because when I hear New Era, the first person that comes to my mind is Kid Chaos. Because Kid Chaos, I feel like. Alright, enough talking about Kid Chaos. I'm done. But I feel like Kid Chaos is like.
No,
Probably gonna be-
hold on. But stay on that. Wait, why did you say? Why does Kid Chaos the first person you come to mind? What do you think of?
Because that's the first person, like, that's the only person I really see consistent.
But is that? Hold on. Is that not Impact though? Look what you just said. The first person you think of when you're talking about new era is Kid Chaos. So is he not leaving an Impact? Kid Chaos. I'm on your side right now. It's because it seems like that's contradicted. Because you just said the first person you think of.
Yeah. Alright. He is living the impact, but I expect more of him.
As in what though? You want him to have bigger matchups?
I need more versatility, like more switch it up a battle. You feel me? It's good that you're consistent, but
Do you think that's why he doesn't have too many clear wins? Because
Yeah.
he's not really separating. He's just fighting.
you get. He needs to
He's
separate.
not knocking no one out. He's just having a good fight. You're
Yeah,
saying.
but he needs to separate himself. Even if he has a good
Oh,
battle.
so you think he's the best in his class?
Yeah, to be honest,
Wait, so you think he's better than Easy to Block Captain and Real Sick?
I feel like he's gonna be better.
So you think he has the most potential?
Yeah.
Because of his pen?
Yeah,
Yeah, but you see, well, you're a pen freak though. Like,
I'm not a pen, but
You're
if
a
you
pen
have
freak.
if you have a pen, you could like.
You're a pen freak.
But
Who is your top 2 favorite battle rappers right now?
B Dot and
Pen.
Chess.
And another one with a like you like
Yeah.
like you're not like so you're not really a
But if
maybe like a what's his name? Oh my God, from DC, New Era.
Where?
And,
DC?
and he's scared to fly on planes.
Your Honor.
Your Honor, like.
Oh, I love Your Honor, bro.
But he's not as intricate and with the pen so much as those two. So.
Nah, but that's the thing too, right? That's the thing. It's not with me. It's not. But for me, pen is kind of like a very vocal point because it's like it's very important because if you look at like the very top tiers like a Hollow, Lux, Mook, even fucking Surf, Iron Solomon, the way they're like, even Daylight barely like battles, but the way he's so up here is because he has a pen and it's like it separates you from everybody else. Like, you feel me? A good pen could get you a long way. Yeah, but see, like once he added the antics, it got him far. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying Kid Chaos need to add antics, but add some form of entertainment. You're not entertaining us that much. You're just rapping. To be honest, he's just going there and rapping. Like, for instance,
I need to see his last battle. In fairness, we have to see his last battle that didn't drop yet, because supposedly he did very well on the stage.
Yeah.
If you're doing well on stages, that means you have to be doing something right.
Yeah.
So we have to at least give him the benefit of the doubt to see his last battle. We're closing the case on Kid Chaos. Alright, because it's been too much of Kid Chaos. Like, even though I'm a big Kid Chaos fan, one of my favorite Rookies versus Vets battles is Kid Chaos and JC.
Okay.
Like, that's one of my favorites, so shout out to Kid Chaos.
But, alright, but besides him, Loso, Geechee, Twerk, I don't like Lou Castro at all. I think it's corny.
Oh shit! Get it? What's wrong with Lou Castro?
I don't think
you're not strong enough.
Corny's kind of crazy, but I feel like he's very. I don't think he's gonna last long.
You don't think he's gonna? I think he is.
I feel like Lou Castro reminds me, right, of a less entertaining Bill Collector.
No, I think. Bill Collector is great, like, and he's changed his style now to more lyrical. But I think Bill Collector was more entertaining, more towards the old Bill Collector. Like, Lou Castro's probably not the craziest with the pen, but he knows how to work that stage. Point blank, period. We seen him. He's the only one to be on Gnome and Summer Madness. Pretty much in the same year. Like, he's been putting in a lot of work, like, and I think we're getting back to the stages, so it's like even look at the volume card as a stage. So we're really getting back to the stages. So I can't agree with the point he's not gonna lie, because he does well on the stages.
Me personally, I just don't. I haven't. Out of all the frequency time, the frequency like Lou Castro that we're seeing, like, I don't get nothing. Like, I can't name you a punchline that had me like, wow. All I know he does this and oh wow, like that's it.
Yeah, it's wild.
I can't remember.
It's wild strong.
I can't remember a punchline. I can't give you
Big Dog.
A Big Dog. Is your like?
Yeah, it's like a slow. A Big Dog. Like, it's.
I haven't heard a bar like damn. Everything is simplistic to me.
Lou Castro, this is him. Like, this is what he like. I respect to Lou Castro. I think Lou Castro has made it now, like, on Euro because you seen he because you know back when people were saying he sounded like Twerk and Twerk kind of passed him.
Yeah.
You know, because Lou Castro he started before Twerk. Twerk just like lapped him, like Twerk got. But now Lou Castro is here.
Okay.
Like, so I don't think he's really going anywhere. And I just seen a post that he tweeted and said he's like taking more time now in between his battles. He's not doing the quick because he wants to make sure his performances are his best performances. But you don't like Lou Castro versus Arsenal?
No.
No, I think that was one of my favorite battles on the Summer Madness card. That was one of the better battles. Lou Castro was great.
But I only say that because from what I liked, right? The only part I liked is when he looked inside the camera and was like talking and shit. That's about it. I just like he has good energy. That's probably just one attribute for me in performance. That's it. Like I don't have no punchlines, no schemes, no. What do you like? I need to be fed, bro. It's like a fruit snack, bro.
You're saying his performances are like fruit snacks? Yo, what the fuck? Yo, bro.
It's like a fruit snack, bro.
I don't know. Like, I just think he's doing something right to keep getting booked.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you're right.
He's a ticket seller then.
Right. All right. I give you this, right? It's not for me.
Oh, that's not your preference.
It's not my preference.
So what's the difference really between him and then someone like Your Honor then?
But Your Honor, I've heard a punchline like you feel
Okay,
me?
and
The
you're
fruit,
saying-
the
and
fruit
you're
by the foot, like
Yeah,
that shit is like.
I know,
you feel
but
me?
sis, you're saying Luke Castro says nothing. Like, what do you mean?
I
Right?
haven't like off the top of your head name a punchline.
I can't off the top of my head name a Luke Castro punch right now, but that doesn't mean it's not out there. You asking me that does not mean he does not punch in his that doesn't mean anything right now. You're just putting me on the spot and doing that doesn't mean we can't go on YouTube right now and search up Luke Castro bars. Like, what does that mean?
With me, bro, not impressed.
Okay. So basically, at the end of the day, you just feel that the URL era and even before is just better than the new classes and the new era that's going on right now. And you don't think they can compete?
Yeah, I just feel
so that's the main question. Yes or no? Can they compete, or is it a wash if a card was to happen?
I feel like they can compete with but only with the people that has like a little bit of years on them, like Geechee, Twerk, and them. But I feel like they just know too much, bro. Like, you feel me? They're like damn near 10-year vets, but they know way too much. Like, they done been through everything. These dudes are like kind of fresh and new. Like, they know the ropes. Like, it's too easy at this point. You feel me? So I feel like if they were like, they control like whether they win the battle or lose. To be honest, it's really up to like them.
But you don't feel the new era is holding down the culture right now.
I feel like they're holding down the culture,
right
but
now,
I feel like they need like. I need more full like 90 miles per hour, like go like on go mode. Like I don't feel like none of them really on go mode. I feel like most of them kind of like on that fence of like getting out of here. Like Jada Nightwing, I haven't seen Jada Nightwing in dumb long, and like he was just in the finals at the fucking. Matter of fact, hold up, let me backtrack real quick. Fonz.
Talk about Fonz.
Fonz is another one that's I feel like he's gonna get far too. But
because Fonz is consistent.
But he got them like substance. Like he got them.
You know what else is wild strong? Because they deadlift. Like
you feel me?
I know. Like
you see,
thing,
like you feel me? Like I feel like he's. But enough, like just to backtrack my bad. Like the Jada Nightwing, like you was just.
But
in the
I know. But
finals,
his problem is he's not consistent. Cause let's face it. At the time of what we're in the URL the state, you have to be consistent. You can't be up there choking. Yeah. He does not put on 3 good round battles, which is a problem I have with Ace Amin. Even though I'm hearing he had his best performance finally. And what did I tell you off camera? Yeah. He has to have 3 solid. He finally did. Yeah. There you go. You have him and Ace Amin. They're the 2 in the class. I feel they're not consistent. Even still, Ace Amin's next battle, I'm saying I have to see it because one's not gonna. They're not. But if they come with 3, it's crazy. If Jay Nightwing comes with 3 though, it's crazy because Jay Nightwing is fired. Yeah. If Ace comes with 3, like you seen him versus, even when he first started versus on Fuse the General, when he had 3, it was just like. He's talking because those 2 really have pens too, and I feel they have good vocal production and they perform very well. I think if there was a card, and I believe there's gonna be a card next year, new era, URL era. I think it's gonna be a great card, and I don't think it's gonna be a landslide on either end because I feel like battling is like kind of like sports on any given night. You never know. The Charlotte Hornets can just beat the Bucks. They almost just did the other night. Like you just never know on any given night. It's all about matchups, and if that matchup really enthuses you, because you have some matchups coming up on the Volume 9 card. That's really the new era versus URL era. But does that matchup intrigue you? Like, cause that's what it really comes down to when it comes to battling. I feel, period. Do you want that battle? Then you're gonna give your best performance. You feel what I'm saying?
You're right.
We've seen the best Bill Collector versus who? Hitman. Cause that was something he wants. So you got one of the best battle. If you want that battle, you're gonna feel me. Chess and K Shine.
Mm-hmm.
It was a great battle. Why? Cause they both want to battle, no matter how they both want to talk. The battles that are supposed to happen, like I said, when we see, like I feel even when we see Sue Surf and Cortez, I think that they're gonna be a great. We might see the best Cortez we ever seen, and Sue Surf's gonna be great too, cause he doesn't want to lose to someone like that. So I really think it all comes down to just take the battles that you just want to take.
Facts.
You feel me? And just make sure the battle makes sense. Cause a lot of times, even with the new era, they might take a lot of battles, but do it make sense?
Yeah.
Like you feel what I'm saying?
And that's another thing too. I feel like that's a kind of negative with the new era. They need to like battle each other. They keep. I feel like, and that's what's kind of like. Not they're doing it unknowingly, but they're making like the URL era more relevant by constantly telling them to come outside. Like, if y'all don't like, you feel me, battle each other, like there wouldn't be no need for them. You feel me? And they keep on saying like, oh, we're the lead. Like, you feel me? Y'all not doing that. Y'all, but that's keeping them more relevant because you keep bringing them up, and it shows that they're important. You feel me? Like, I feel like them grouping up as new era was a bad thing because it's like, if you take like the Smack era and even like some of the new era battlers like Geechee had classes with like Av and like Chess and all them, like those people that were like, well, like in that same like realm, like new and stuff. You feel me? These new era people, they're kind of like always like, you know. But
I understand, but I think they do both. New era's battle.
But I haven't seen any new era battler call out another new era battler.
No, like, did you not see the face-off between Easy the Block Captain and Ace Amin? They want to, listen, they want to battle each other, but they know for their careers to ascend, they have to battle those guys. Those are what warrants the most views. Those are the biggest looks. Those are the battles you're going for. They can always, do you know how fast Jada Nightwing could battle Easy the Block Captain right now?
Yeah.
Like, that battle can happen. You could just do that. But they know they have to go for these big battles right now to make the name and the impact you're talking about. Yeah. They can always battle each other, and some of them have battled each other already. But right now, if you're Easy the Block Captain and you have all these big names, are you about to take Goods or Ace Amin?
You're right.
You're about to take Goods because you're not battling Ace Amin because that's not gonna do as much.
You're right, but I feel like Easy the Block Captain is kind of an exception though. Because Easy the Block Captain.
For any of them, if you're Kid Chaos, are you gonna take DNA or are you about to face Cuban?
Bro,
I'm asking you a question. Do you want to face DNA or do you want to face Cuban? It's what's wrong with Cuban? I'm asking a question.
Yeah, no comment, bro. But
what do you mean?
You gonna take DNA, bro?
All right. Do you want to take DNA or Jack Boy Maine?
I would rather see Jack Boy Maine.
It's not about what not what you want to see. If you're Kid Chaos, you're gonna take the DNA battle if it's offered to you. Then Jack Boy Maine.
You're right.
Now which one might be more fun? That's them because that's the look.
Yeah, but you're right. But like I said, like if you take for instance like people like Surf, well, Tay Rock, anybody honestly from the Smack, like the URL era, they all wasn't like it could have been like Rock. Well, that's kind of bad. Like somebody like Surf could have been called out Mook like when he was like new, but he wasn't like he would just keep on battling people within his like, you know, I gotta beat up on everybody here first before I go up there, you feel me? And Geechee too. Geechee never called out no, you feel me? He always just he took whatever, like, you feel me? It's like whoever's next gonna get smoked, you feel me? Twerk kinda he kind of beat up on everybody to the point where it was like in his class, like to the point where it's like there's nobody else for me to beat. So it's like, or like there's nobody else worthy to like.
But that comes down to how much of your class is good though. You can can battle many people in your class, but are those battles meaning anything?
But I'm saying though, if you battle within your class and you show us like a clear separation, that kind of makes your name, because it's like I'm not like them. Like I'm not like the new. You can't put like, you feel me? Like for somebody like Easy the Block Captain, for instance, like since Easy the Block Captain's like, but he has those performances where it's like he's separated from like those people, like real sick too. Like he's kind of like on that edge of like I'm kind of separating myself.
Easy the Block Captain got his run after battling Cortez, and right after that they were all not new era. What are you talking about?
Okay, but in the tournament he showed why
he lost the tournament.
But to Fonz, bro, the person that won the tournament, bro.
Okay, he
But
lost not even in the finals.
But
Easy Block Captain lost the
but
tournament.
even then, in the tournament, Easy the Block Captain
It was
left.
after the Cortez where he took off. It was not the tournament.
I watched the whole tournament, bro.
I watched the tournament.
When I watched the tournament, Easy the Block Captain left me with an impression where I want to see more of him.
Okay, that's not what I just said.
And he was, and then
I
in the
said
tournament,
he took off when after he battled Cortez. That was the really best battle. After that, he started getting all the big names. After that's when he got Danny. T-Top, that's when the run really started. He lost the tournament.
You're right.
That didn't project him as much as clearly beating Cortez on the Rookies vs. Vets card. Because if he had lost to Cortez, he would be dead in the fucking water right now.
You're right.
That's what I'm saying. Fonz now, and even that tournament, I don't feel did really much for any of them. That specific one, Fonz won the tournament and got shelved. Fonz won the tournament, asked for K-Shine, didn't get that battle and got shelved. That tournament, that specific one didn't. If we got introduced to them, yes, that showed them us to the public, and we needed those battles. That was the beginning of quarantine and all that. But none of those battles or that tournament, I don't feel did much for them stock wise, career wise, but not stock.
Yeah.
Because like I said, Fonz won the winner.
Yeah.
Didn't get the battle he asked for, and then basically got shelved. That's what I'm saying. And then Jada, I think we seen Jada Nightwing, both because I think after that Jay took Shooks. I think we seen Jay the loser before we seen Bonds.
But that's kind of up to Fonz too. Like maybe he didn't. I don't know. Probably.
I don't know. I heard Fonz said he asked after the tournament. He asked for Red and K-Shine, and the both of those battles didn't happen.
Well, yeah. Maybe they didn't want to battle him or something. I don't know. But you're right. I guess
Because I would have to rewatch Fonz and Jada Nightwing, and Fonz won, but did Jay not have maybe a little more of an impact in that battle? I think Jay choked, but was his material that he got out maybe not a little better than Fonz's though?
I'm not gonna lie, that battle was disgusting, bro.
Okay, even if you think this,
no, but I'm saying like, both of them wasn't good, bro.
What wasn't look? Two people who battled each other from their own class in a tournament. What did that do?
Bro, but it's okay. You're right, but that's one battle.
But then Jay, when he battled Suge, that's where, and he beat Suge. That gave Jay a spark.
All right.
Because names do matter.
You're right.
Right? Because if that's the case, Too Surf will face Cuban. Like I'm just saying, like, what's wrong with Cuban?
No comment, bro. I'm not talking about no damn Cuban, bro.
What do you mean, damn Cuban, bro?
Anyway,
what do you mean, damn Cuban?
Next. Anyway.
NXT next, the battler. What do you mean?
Anyway, bro. You're right though.
Oh my god. Okay, but is there anything else you wanted to get out with the new era, old era? Because basically it does, I think, sum it all up. I think you appreciate both eras. You just feel if that was to happen on a card, just the Euro era, it would just show. It would just show it.
Yeah, they just know too much, and plus I need to see more. I need to have more faith in the new era to at least give me something. You feel me? The only people I really got faith in is probably like Geechee, Twerk, Fonz, maybe.
And when you say faith, you mean faith, so you mean to put on good performances.
Yeah.
Or memorable.
They're reliable.
Like you're saying.
Yeah, they're reliable.
Well, Twerk's reliable now. What do you mean reliable?
They're reliable. Like
Twerk choked half his career. So what are you talking about reliable? I'm asking you, what do you mean reliable?
Twerk is but I'm not.
You mean to make an impact?
Yeah.
Because he choked half of his battles.
You're right.
That's what I'm saying.
Still,
I call out all spades as spades. Like he choked half his career.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, Twerk is Twerk. So
yeah, so and he's on a run now because he's coming with good performances. But I just want to play devil's advocate. So when you say reliable, I just want to know what you mean. Because there was a point where he wasn't even getting booked.
You're right. But to me, I could rely on like Twerk to have good performance rather than a lot of people within the new era. To be honest.
All right.
Yeah, just Geechee, Twerk, Fonz, and B-Dot. That's about it.
And B-Dot.
Yeah, that's my guy.
All right, so I think that's everything, right?
Yeah. Regarding that, yeah.
All right, well, that was a good one. I think that was a great conversation. Once again, I want to thank all the supporters that are supporting our movement right now.
Facts.
The It's Debatable movement.
Facts.
I like how that sounds. Right? The It's Debatable movement. Thank you to all supporters. Follow us on Instagram. It's debatable
Two underscores.
Two underscores. You can subscribe to us on YouTube. Just type in it's debatable.
Yeah.
It should pop up now, right?
Yeah. Or you could just click the link in the bio at the Instagram page, and it will surely pop up.
All right, well, my brother, that was a good one.
All right.